Okay, today's my English chat for TOEFL 2019, September 6th. This video is aimed for motivating my English attitude by talking about my activity or chatting. Okay, and today I practice integrated speaking part 4, previous part 6. You mean the type which has no reading passage, and the professor talks concept or words and which has two meanings or definitions, and he or she they also explain each concept with some details and explanations or examples. And today my listening was very good. I could mostly understand what the professor said, but I have a little bit trouble in speaking part. Yes, I always recognize the speaking part is difficult. Yeah, even if you listen well or read well, it's very difficult to speak fluently. But one thing that I noticed is, or that I recognize is, while speaking, if I use like gestures, like with emotional moving, or you mean hands or face, if I use more of those parts, I think I could speak well or more fluently or more like really good. I know that we're talking to the. I know I'm talking to the computer, and as the real, even in the TOEFL real test, we don't talk to people. We just talk to the machine, and the result also the TOEFL as for TOEFL test. I think not the real people judge it. Maybe just artificial AI, artificial intelligence, judge the voice and automatically score or grade it. So I think the gesture movings or emotional things is, I think, no meaning, but useless. Could be useless, but even if it is true, but I want to use it because like using not only mouth or just talking, but also using a lot of you mean speaking or not communicate, but speaking with using all of the body stimulates my. I think it's just my opinion, but stimulates my brains, and so I hope I could speak well, very well, like more fluent and more good pronunciation, and I'm not sure, but I hope so. I think so. So I'm thinking I will try to use my gestures, nonverbal language. I forgot to show this picture. Oh, you mean I'm trying to use those nonverbal languages while I'm using speaking part. Yep. And I think that will be a good solution. One of the solutions, I'll try it. Yeah, I think it will be very strange or weird at a TOEFL you mean I'm gonna have the TOEFL test under some special buildings or some facility. I don't know where it is, but maybe some other people were still in the same room, and maybe I will look even strange, but I don't care. I hope I should be not care about it. Yeah. And today I also started considering practice listening, since I thought my listening skill is good. It's a little bit arrogant, but I thought my English listening skill was better than much better than reading skills or writing skills. So I didn't practice or discipline. I didn't practice my listening skill, but I noticed TOEFL's listening is difficult. Yep. I have been studying TOEFL. As for TOEFL, maybe 2 or 3 months, and I've noticed the listening part is yeah, difficult. The listening test is difficult, and also, in addition, even the integrated speaking and integrated writing includes listening, and and just a sorry, just a English listening, just a simple listening question. It's not so difficult, but I also mistake, and what I want to say is this: we also need a listening skill in the speaking part, integrate speaking part, and the writing part, and I always like mistake listening it. I've noticed that my listening skill was totally imperfect. So I study practice listening. Yep, I was arrogant. Yeah, you mean that means if I improve my listening skill, I think my integrated speaking my integrated speaking score will be improved, and additionally, my integrated writing could be increased. So I'm considering to practice listening. I don't know. I tried to, and the way of practice listening is not this. I haven't decided yet, but I think in not solving, I'm not thinking to solve one of those like a TOEFL's questions because it's higher. It's very hard to prepare. So I'm just thinking to listen some English news, especially English radio. Yeah. I also think to practice listening by watching YouTube. You mean watching YouTube news? But since as I noticed that while I'm watching those news, I always focus on not what they're saying, just the images or videos what they show, and I think those information are really important if you really understand if you really want to understand the meaning in the real situation. But as for TOEFL, there is no such images in the listening part. Yeah, of course they sometimes have a little just one simple mere picture, but mostly they don't have. So I should focus on listening skill as to like a more just audio. Yeah. So I'm thinking to listen some English radio. Yep. And so much for today. Thank you very much.